If you're here watching it, thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Oops, my phone dropped. Figured we talk a little bit about side hustles and money today. Some Money Monday, Side Hustle Monday. I don't know. I like talking about this. Talking about how to build businesses, all that stuff. Anyways, thanks for being here today. I appreciate you guys. Let me know if you get the notification. What's up, dude? Dylan is third, but he says first, what's up, dude? Prefer Bitcoin. Tracy, what's up? Dennis, Mike, we appreciate you. Mike, I appreciate you, dude. You're always here, man. I don't know how you do it. Piston Soup, what's up? Pretty good. I got back from flight training a little earlier. It was just ground school today. Greetings from the Baltics. Dude, it's late for you, Flash. Ryan, thanks for being here. What's up? How do I start a bank? How do you start a bank? I imagine you just... Actually, I don't know. That's a good question. How do you start a bank? There's probably a whole lot of regulations. LOL, what's up? Thanks for being here. Just here doing my dynamics homework. Ooh, I feel for you, dude. I feel for you. I remember dynamics way back. Greetings from Tunisia, dude. What's up? Carly, welcome. Watch the What Would You Tell Your 20-Year-Old Self video. I gotta hand it to you. That was a really good video. Yeah, dude. Thanks. How are you? I'm pretty good, man. If you got questions about side hustles or business or how to leverage a side hustle, I'm all ears. Never clicked on a video so fast, dude. That's a real one right there. Investing in U.S. oil fund during this crude price drop. I'm not an investor, and I can't give investing advice because I don't do it. The only time I put money into the market would be in a dividend fund if I had other assets too. But I wouldn't I don't know about individual stocks. That's not my market. I don't know enough about it. The Dave Ramsey video. Bro, everyone hated the Dave Ramsey video. I've never seen more comments that hated me than that. I don't know, dude. I don't understand. I don't want to talk about this in the live stream, but I just don't understand why he's worshipped like a literal deity. And if you say anything contradictory, they're like, no, you. Okay. How much do you think money matters? Money is a way to trade for time. And what you do with that time's up to you. That's why it's important. What side hustles are good to start? You gotta tell me your skills, Mohammed. How many threats did you get from the Dave Ramsey video? I got a bunch of people that were like, clearly you don't know Dave Ramsey. He talks about all that stuff. I mean, maybe here or there or in a little book over here. But the thing is, I don't normally say it, right? But I'm not a very religious person, and Dave bases a lot of his decisions and opinions on religion, and he gives relationship advice along with financial advice, and he mixes all that stuff together, and he has a clear bias of how you should live your life, and I try to be objective. Have you used Upwork? I used Upwork I tried Upwork, but I got ghosted. I tried it, and I got set up with a client, and they ghosted me. Paprika, thanks for being here. A few people were pissed off about your comment. Yeah, dude, I saw it. He gives some solid advice. I mean, I don't know this. I don't know why he's worshipped for saying spend less money than you make, and I don't know why he's worshipped for saying pay off your lowest debt first so you feel good, when in reality you should be paying off your highest interest debt first if you can. But he wants you to feel motivated by getting that small debt paid off first and then pay the bigger ones, because it's all about how you feel, Dave, even though that's not objectively the best thing to do. I don't know, man. My whole family's obsessed with him. I don't personally have it out or anything. I just what he could do is he could sit on, instead of laughing at people on the phone calls for his show, he could actually try to help them. Instead of saying, okay, how much money do you make? He could actually be like, what are your skills? What's your skill set? What did you go to school for? Have you thought about doing this with your skill set? Have you tried this for your skill set? Have you tried to make more money? with the regular advice that he gives, but like he just laughs at them. He's like, "That's crazy. You're dumb for doing that. I bet your parents didn't teach you any better. You twit." It's like, no, he could sit with them and try to help them more intimately than he does, which is what I try to do. I don't know. You do you, I guess. Can you talk about stocks? Blake, stocks are not my thing, dude. Like, if you're going to do stocks, just do dividends. Get cash flow. What do you see about selling and buying online? Will it work in these times? Absolutely. I mean, there's always supply and demand. Right now, I think toilet paper would be the way to go. Would you recommend a university degree for someone who isn't interested in the corporate world? Yeah, I mean, so... It depends. It depends what you want to do. Should I immediately start putting money onto a savings account or bonds as soon as I get my first sizable paycheck? It depends on what you want to do, Sean. Do you want to open a business or do you want to reinvest back into yourself? That's like, people are like, a lot of people were just like going like, I don't know if they're below the belt comments. They're like, all right, well, the point is, Josh, he's a millionaire and I'm going to guess you're not. Point proven. I was like, well, can we like talk about this for a second? Can we discuss like the objectivity of what he says? Well, you had fair points. I think his advice is best suited for lower income people in extreme debt. Nuggets of truth in his advice. AJ, I agree that there's truth in the advice. When he stays away from like the relationship, when he starts giving like advice with relationship advice involved, then it's like it's a cluster, dude. Like, I don't know if I agree with that points, but like, I think the main thing is like, I don't know why. It's common sense, right? But like, I didn't want to say it in the video. I didn't want to say Dave's audience is dumb, because imagine if I said that in the video. Everybody, like, you're calling a lot of people dumb there. I'm sure he knows a lot of smart people, but like literally everyone in the comments is like, Josh doesn't get that's not his audience. His audience isn't a hustler. They're not the movers and shakers. And like, so everyone else is saying that his audience is dumb, and I didn't say it because I didn't want to say it because I want to give them the benefit of the doubt. I want to treat them as if they could scale if they wanted to, but everyone's like, no, not everyone's cut out for that. And I would disagree. Everyone could be. They would just have to. They'd have to figure out what they could leverage. And he doesn't do that, though. I don't know. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. What's your sign? I'm a crab. Dave talks about like fixed incomes a lot too. And if you want to make more money, get another fixed income. But if he's going to talk about fixed incomes, he should talk about how there's like no job security and what corporate can do to you and all the other things that I talk about. You ever thought about growing the beard? I grew it out a little bit. I shaved it off. What do you think about web dev and Linux? I don't know. How to make money, step one. Make videos about making money. That's true. That's true. You can. It's like how to grow a YouTube channel. Make videos about how to grow a YouTube channel. That's the old, you know. What was the thing that made you say I'm going to start a YouTube channel? I liked posting WoW PvP videos. That was it. That was the very first one. But then I like figured out that I like acting and I like film business, and like when I was a kid I wanted to be a pilot or an actor. Neither of those are great jobs unless you like make it big. Okay, all right. In terms of freedom that you get from them, not really. Actors, there's not a lot of actual big paid actors, and then pilots, you are just a glorified Airbus driver. Should you learn code if you're going to create a software business? I don't know. I know a lot of CEOs that can't code. What up, Zeron? Hey, thanks for being here, everybody. You can't get a job without a college degree, though. I mean, if you can't be a doctor, you can't be a civil engineer or a rocket scientist, like aeronautical engineer. Yeah, certain jobs, no. But for trades, yeah, sure. What do you think about the tech lead? The tech meme? Is 2 years of front end enough to go full stack? I mean, you should, ideally, if you've been working in front end, you should be using that time to also learn the back end. Thanks for suggesting Meet Kevin. Yeah, dude, Meet Kevin is pretty good. Sometimes he says some things I disagree with, but like he gives the details of how to do it. And I wasn't saying, by the way, when I said there's good debt and bad debt, I'm like you shouldn't have debt if you can avoid it, but like if you can use it and like plan it and like leverage it and do it safe. There's other things to do. Your acting skills are horrible. No wonder you couldn't keep a corporate job, dude. That's facts. That's facts. I had to pretend like I had to enjoy my job every day. Whiteboard interviews? Yeah. Are we doing algorithms or like simple stuff on the whiteboard? It's not really fair. You're going to Google it at work. You're not going to get up and be like, hold on, wait a second. I'm going to get up and write this on the whiteboard and try to solve it. No, you're going to open the 34th Stack Overflow tab and sort. What's your opinion about Gary Vee? Gary Vee used to be very like build a brand oriented. And now he's more like, I love all you guys. Be happy. Passion. Ignore the hater. Like he moved away from more like actionable brand building advice and more into motivational speaker advice. I don't know why he did that. Maybe he didn't want to give away all the secret sauce. I'm still trying to figure it out. Being a pilot is a good job. I think it can be, but you don't get to really decide where you go. Like you don't get to just fly into the mountains, right? You got to take the people where they want to go. You're away from home a lot. You don't get to decide. I mean, like once you get seniority, you do, but that's not, I didn't want to go through that to get there. Should I learn React, Angular, or Vue? I'm going to tell you that I don't care. What's so bad in doing a corporate job if you just do your job and go home? Because I don't want to live a life like that, you know? I don't want to just go do my part and then I get to live. Like, that didn't seem right. That didn't seem like a good trade, you know? Multi-level marketing? Yeah, multi-level marketing is just like basically a pyramid scheme with a crappy product, so it makes it legal. Multi-level marketing is a joke. You might be able to learn how to sell there, but no one, it's like 99. Okay, here's the thing. If you put multi-level marketer or multi-level marketing associate on your tax return, when you go to file your taxes, the IRS considers 99% of people in the multi-level marketing as a hobby because everyone in multi-level marketing loses money, and the IRS will not let you keep writing off expenses for losing money and not pay tax if you do that too much. And the IRS knows that the multi-level marketing loses money 99% of the time, therefore it's a hobby, and you can't claim that as like a legit business expense. What's up, Jerry? Cherry? Hope and happiness are two powerful products to sell people. Yeah, dude. The motivational speaking thing is hilarious. It's like, what skills do the motivational speakers have besides speaking motivationally? Like, do they have a job? Do they have hard skills somewhere back there? Did they learn a technical niche? I don't know. You're much less likely to be running your own business as a pilot. Yeah, that's true. Like, I want to use being a pilot as part of my business, not the business. That's like just a skill that I wanted. Primerica got approached. I'm not sure it's a scam, but I don't want to be involved. Yeah, Primerica is an MLM, dude. Josh, do you get Trump bucks? I don't know. Check them out, like the $1,200. I don't know. I don't know what the limits are. Elon taught himself how to code, so yeah, I mean that's true. But then he hired engineers. Cleaning buildings or repairing buildings? That's true. What jobs do you think are the best? The ones that you make for yourself. I guess that's the answer that you're not looking for, but like what jobs are the best? It's the one that you create for yourself. It's kind of like me, you know? Like there's no job that's going to let me create videos when I want, edit them how they want, talk about what I want, you know, do like, there's no job that gives you all that freedom. So you got to make it if that's what you want. Otherwise you would be compromising somewhere. Might be able to do what you want, but you're probably not going to get paid what you want, you know? Like that's like the trade-off. Use a job that you can use to get what you want in life. That's like, use a job as a tool. Don't use a job as an end-all be-all. Unless you really want to like climb up and take over the company one day. You gonna go edit vids? All right, dude. Thanks for being here. What do you think about Robert Kiyosaki's view on debt? Yeah, I mean, that's leveraging debt and taxes. Are you still programming or creating in other aspects like YouTube? I program if I need to. Do you think foreigners' degrees in computer science are worthless in other countries? No. How do you handle lack of success at times? I mean, if you give up, then there's no chance for success. You got to keep going even when you don't see the light at the end of the tunnel, and that's the hardest part. I mean, the hardest part is like deciding when you want to give up on something because it's not going to work and it's never going to work, or if you just suck at it. That's always the hardest part for me. If I come up with a new idea for videos I want to do and it does terrible, I'm like, all right, is there just nobody wants to watch this for real, or did I just do it bad? That's the hard part. You gotta be able to let go, right? But then you're seen as a failure. Okay, so on to the next one. What do you think about the Finnish school system compared to the USA? Yeah, so I did both. In Finland, kids that are like 17 years old, 18 years old, they're taking like calculus 2 and 3. It's on the entrance exam to get into college in Finland. Here in the US, that's a college class. Also, there's no BS like history and English literature and stuff. Just straight 4 years engineering. What if you're terrible at everything? Dude, that's how I feel about everything I do, so I'm right there with you. Without YouTube, would you be financially free? No. I'm not financially retired. I'm retired and then I get to do what I like every day for the most part. I would like more time to create videos, but YouTube doesn't allow that in the algorithm. Like if I could take 2 or 3 days to make a video, I would do that. To make it like higher quality and add skits and like spend more time on like making it really professional, but I don't have enough money to let 3 days go by because my ad revenue would drop and then it would go back up and then it would drop and then like I'm hoping that maybe that video would do good. Do you think companies will be less likely to take on graduates? I'm finishing up my courses. I think a lot of companies aren't hiring because no one's going outside and the economy is kind of like slow. Why haven't you made a garbage jobs video in a while? Okay, so probably this week I'll make a video about Bird. So I don't know if you guys know about Bird, but like 40% of the company at Bird, those little scooters that you see everywhere, 40% of that company got let go. And you want to know how they did it? They did it with a recording. They didn't they made everyone join a Zoom call, put in the password, and then it auto-played a recording to them that said, in these hard times, blah, blah, and they just fired 40% of the company with a recording. How crappy is that? History and English literature are interesting. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Sure, they could be interesting. I don't know why it shouldn't be required for a degree, though. When you get into real estate, so I'm more focused on like reinvesting into myself. I have time. I'm gonna work. Passive income would be nice to have, but I just want to reinvest into growing my skills first. Also, I can't even do it. Business isn't 2 years old. Why is your number up on the screen? Oh yeah, you could text me stuff. I'll pull it up. I haven't looked at my text messages in a while. Let's look. Someone sent me some weird pictures. I mean, I asked for it, but... Let's see. Keep doing what you're doing. Love the channel. Hey, thanks, dude. I'm an aeronautical engineer without a degree. That seems far-fetched. Like, if you told me that you were going to build a rocket for me, I would probably question you. Be like, what are the credentials? That's the main thing people just want. You can't always just create a job, Josh. Not with that attitude. But yeah, you can, for the most part. The CEO that you work for right now created his job. The job that you have right now, the CEO created for you. It's not easy to do. That's maybe, yeah, I agree with that. Can you get a part-time dev job while in college? Yeah, Quinns, you definitely can get a part-time. They're gonna be called intern. But okay, so here's how you do it. This is how you do it. You apply to full-time, ask for part-time. That's how you do it. Do you try other things except YouTube? Realistically, if YouTube was gone tomorrow, what are the other options? Yeah, I would probably teach code again. I'd probably teach code. I'd teach video editing. I'd teach brand building. I'd teach, I don't know, how to open a business. I got a lot of skills. I could teach a million different things. Probably what I'd do. That's fun for me. Maybe I go freelance video edit. I don't know. How did you pass the PE? Yeah, so in Finland they don't have a PE, and when I came here to the U.S., I didn't take the PE because I didn't want it. I don't want to stamp my name on stuff and then have, like, if something fails, they come after me. Nah, I'm not putting. Someone else can put their name on the line. I'm good. Follow Woke Squad. Thanks, dude. No, what's that? Let me look it up. Is affiliate marketing a hard thing to do? Affiliate marketing is easy. You just get a link, and then whenever someone uses that link to buy something, you get a cut. The hard part is getting people to use your link. So if you're like a nobody, if no one knows who you are and you don't have any attention, how are you going to get lots of people to click on your link, which is what you need to make money from affiliate marketing. What platforms besides YouTube that make money? Steam, like STEEM. Steam is one. I think DTube. And then BitChute. Vimeo doesn't. Thank you for the 9, dude. Let me look. Is this it? This is the Woke Squad? This kid? How do you reinvest into your company? Yeah, so you reinvest into your company by paying, or like maybe Facebook ads, or buying equipment or education for yourself. You're allowed to business expense education as long as it doesn't qualify you for a new job. So for example, like I can business expense getting my pilot's license because that expands my ability to do my job as a content creator and like brand builder. That expands my ability. I can fly places. I can help people build their brands. I can go here, here, here. But I can't business expense getting like a certification to be a commercial pilot because that would qualify me for a new job. Can't write that off. So things like that's how you reinvest into your business. Depends on what you want to do. Personally, I reinvest everything into education to get better at what I'm doing now. Did I miss anything? No. What time do you go to bed? Last night I went to bed at about 10:30. Woke up at about 7. What has better pay, electrical engineering or electrical engineering technologies? Yeah, so electrical engineering, those people are going to be on their high horse, and they're going to be like, we took Calculus 3 and a bunch of other hard theoretical courses in mathematics, and if you're an engineering technologist, that means that you only had to take Calculus 2, so you're below us, and it's just a whole pride game, basically. People do that with mechanical engineering versus mechanical engineering technology. Mechanical engineering technology gives you more practical skills, and I think it takes you a little longer to get the PE. In the regular mechanical engineering degree, you take more theoretical classes, and then everyone's like, that's harder, so we're better than you. It's just a pride thing. What makes more money? Probably, honestly, the technologist role, because you can actually do stuff. John Jones, what's up, dude? Thanks for being here. How much hate did you get from Gordon Ramsay fans? You mean Dave? How's your live stream such good quality? I'm using a Canon EOS R. This is not a webcam. I have it hooked up to like a DSLR. I think it's mirrorless. How much time per week or month do you spend learning instead of creating? Yeah, like whenever I'm not live or posting a video, I'm usually creating or thinking about creating. You're my princess? Oh, thanks. How does he know about so many degrees? I have a bachelor's of mechanical engineering. How much money do you need to be comfortable? For myself, to not be homeless, about $5,500 a month. That pays for my bills and my dad's bills, and that would be comfortable. Well, that would be not homeless. And maybe I toss another 500 on that. I live pretty easy. Do you freelance? Nah. What do you use to make your phone calls so clear in your videos? Yeah, I'm just using Google Voice, and it's coming through the OBS. What's a PE? PE is a professional engineering stamp or credential, certification, endorsement, whatever you want to call it. It lets you stamp your name on blueprints. So if you have a professional engineering endorsement, you can stamp your name on the blueprints. But if something goes wrong, they're coming after you. Instead of LinkedIn, what do you use for business networking? I don't. Somebody sent an image. Somebody sent me a Dave Ramsey credit card. How do you sell yourself to recruiters as a self-taught programmer, statistician? How you sell yourself? I mean, you sell your portfolio. That will sell you. You don't need to, like, to recruiters, you sell your portfolio. You say, look, I can do all these things. Just have them look at my portfolio. Is YouTube ads, live streaming your primary source of income? YouTube, the brand from YouTube is how I leverage it. So like ads is probably 50 or 40% of the revenue. And then it's probably split like 20-20-20-20. Or 20-20-20. Yeah, 60-40. Carly sent me that. Visa offers new Dave Ramsey credit card with credit limit of 0. That's funny. Worth it to build a SaaS? It depends on if there's a market need for your SaaS. Oh, Avocado's always here. Avocado, I'm gonna knight you, dude. Avocado, you can be a mod. Red flags of crappy companies? Yeah, companies that don't keep their word and companies that aren't transparent, I guess, with their burn rate. Growing a coding YouTube channel? Yeah, so you need videos that need to be about 10 minutes each, 3 times minimum a week. Show your face if you can, and don't lock yourself into a coding channel. Always use your name. Don't do coding with Mini Heart Media. Don't lock yourself into a brand like that with a YouTube channel. All right, like always use your name so that you can sell your brand later and have an exit. Would you do a biking channel, like motorcycle or like biking? Let's chat on Hangouts. What do you look like? That's a better question. No, I'm just kidding. That doesn't matter. Yeah, that's weird. I'm not going to click that link. Any tips for an 18-year-old? Try to sell something. Try to sell something. Learn how to sell. That's like the underrated skill. And you want to know why selling's so hard? It's because you get rejected, and people don't like that. People don't like that, but that's the best skill. Sales and marketing. Okay. How long did it take to start making money on YouTube? I was making about $50 a month for about a year. $50 to $100 a month, and then one month I made like $100, and then another month I made like $1,500, and then another month I made like $25. So maybe about a year and a half. But to get monetized on YouTube, you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. Thoughts on a marketing career and what are the benefits? A marketing career is great, but you know what would be better is if you had your own product, then you could market that. Why would you market someone else's product? The marketing is the bottleneck of any product anyways. Like, you have a great product, but it don't matter if people don't know about it. Marketing and sales are better than code. I'm just going to say it. Marketing and sales are the superior skills compared to code. Because you can code whatever. You can make whatever you want. But if no one uses it, and if no one knows about it, and you can't sell it, it doesn't matter. That's why startups fail. But luckily, you can do all three, and you can learn to do all three. That's how you win. How do I get better at sales? Yeah, you try to make a product and try to sell it, or try to sell a service. She had to get a remote job ASAP to make bills. How would you get that job fast? Moonstruck, I mean, you have to apply. Like, there's no getting a remote job fast. Like, it depends on the company. There's no way to make it quicker than the company wants to do it. I'm trying to think, like, maybe teach what you know. An internship at a web dev company while learning to code. Try to eventually get a position after you've learned enough. Ray, I mean, if you have an internship, then you have a position. Yes, but coding takes more time investment. Yeah, because, I mean, it depends. It depends on what you want to make. Coding is an investment. Marketing is an investment. But having a reputation is also an investment. Like, you got to be able to do all three of them. What jobs are there available? I don't know. It depends on what you can do. Let me put the music back. It's too quiet. If this advice is helpful for you or gives you something to think about, maybe do me a favor, just hit thumbs up. I'd appreciate that. How do you spend your day? Yeah, so this morning I woke up and I studied for my pilot's written exam, and then I went to pilot class. I went to ground school for 2 hours today and just looked at charts and how to read charts and what happens if you go in the wrong airspace, and yeah, that's what I did. And then now I'm streaming, and then after this I'm probably going to make a video either on Bird or Bird or maybe office robots for remote employees, or why I don't want to get married. Everyone's like, nobody cares, Josh. You'd be surprised. People keep asking, why don't you want to get married? I can code, now what? So you have a few different options. You can do what most people do, is they sell their ability to code, or they make a product, or they go use that for someone else's product. Those are your options. I asked a while back about promoting your channel, not paid promotion. What kind of Facebook groups did you use to post your content? Yeah, Tech Rally. When I first started, I did more code stuff, so I posted in all of the programming groups. I typed in literally every programming language possible, and I joined their groups, and then I posted once or twice, and I was like, hey guys, I'm here, I appreciate your content, blah. And then I started posting and said, hey, here's something I think you guys might like. And some of them banned me for it, and then some of them said, wow, this is great stuff. Why won't you get married? The TLDR of why I won't get married is I don't want the government involved in my love life, and I can't get anything in marriage that I can't get out of marriage. So, except a slight tax break, but I'm not worried about tax because I own a business, so it's not the same. You know where Sugar House is? Yeah, dude. I go there almost every day. I take my dogs to the Sugar House Park like every day. So if you live in Utah and you're ever at Sugar House Park, you might see me chilling with my dogs. You ever thought about having a startup? I mean, I've thought about having a startup, but I don't have any app ideas or product ideas. If I were to have a business that I'm working on, I would make a production company to build video advertisements or video branding for people's small businesses. And I'd help them because like video is the future of branding. Video is the future of marketing. Blogs are not. That's just not how it's going to be. Audio and video are the way to go. So I would help people create that for their business. Maybe I'd hire a couple contractors to help me. That'd be fun. Then I'd sell that business off eventually and then use that lump sum of money to reinvest into stuff that would give me passive cash flow. At least that's the exit plan that I have. Your fingernails are tiny. That's true. How do you sell your coding abilities exactly? Yes, I mean, you could sell what you know, or you could sell an example of how to build an app. You could teach what you know to other people. Like a lot of people like to, it's a pride thing. Again, a lot of people say, those who can't do teach. And in reality, teaching is way more scalable than working a job. That's why everyone makes courses, including me. It's because you go ahead and be like, I'm a doer, not a teacher, because I'm smart enough to do it. Okay, all right, that's cool, dude. You go do that. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna make some money. That's the difference. It's all about ego, dude. In the code world, it's like the number one sin that you can do in the code world is say, I don't want to work at Google. I don't want to work at a FAANG company, and literally watch everyone just like their minds. They're like, what? What do you mean? It's like, Rolo. Yeah, you could. He's not reading the chat. I'm reading the chat. I can come up with ideas for projects faster than I can make them, dude. I know how that feels. If you had kids, would you get married? Do you think you'll ever want kids? I don't want kids, so. Josh Luke, genetics end with me, I guess. Actually, no. My sister will probably pop out some kids eventually, so. Whatever. I don't want to work at Google, says Jay. Don't say that publicly, dude. You're going to get roasted for that. I don't want to work at a FAANG company, but if they offered me a job, I would take it for a bit. Yeah, I would maybe do it just to be like, look, I did it, and then I would quit, and then I would sell you algorithms and data structures like everyone else does, so that you can work there. Because that's again, it's more profitable to sell what you know than to use what you know, unless you're the CEO of a product. That's it. That's all there is to it. There's no hate there. What if you accidentally make a kid? I don't think that will happen. Do you get imposter syndrome even though you're super experienced? Yeah. What if you do want to work at Google? Yeah, go for it, dude. What is an ab roll? Yeah, so it's just like the ab roll. Is YouTube legit gig to start for someone starting at 0 subs? Yeah, everyone starts at 0 subs. Yes, it's legit. There's no shots fired. That's just the reality of it. It's more profitable. If you want to run your own business, you want to make your own product, great, go do that. It's more profitable to do that. It makes sense. That's no hate. That's just what it is. Somebody messaged me. How to avoid brain plasticity 36 in field. How to avoid it? I don't know, man. You might want to check your hormone levels. Passive income as web dev. Probably have an app with ads on the App Store that people use, or a SaaS service. My side hustle is now relationship expert. I think, honestly, I don't know. Rolo, you could sell so much more than your books, dude. You could sell like live seminars. You could charge like $300 and have a class, cap it out, make it scarcity. You could have a cap for like 50 people, 30 people, charge $300, and then do like a 1-hour class every week. And that's how I know for a fact men would sign up left and right, Rolo. Finance versus tech for cash. Tech for cash. Finance if you want to work at like a big hedge fund agency, maybe. You probably make some money there. Bro, why not kids after 50s? I just don't want kids, dude. I don't want them. I got dogs. Good enough for me. They don't talk back. I don't got to change diapers. They're always happy to see me. Why is Jarvis getting over 500,000 views per video? Dude, you and me both, dude. If I knew the secret, I would be doing it. Nootropics is where it's at. I think it depends. You have to be careful talking about it on YouTube as well, but I would agree some nootropics are pretty good. getting inspired to start my own software engineer career variety channel. Do it, Ryan. Wait, is this the same Ryan that like? Do you work? Is this the Ryan that works at Lambda? I think there's a Ryan that works at Lambda. Can you talk about quality versus quantity for content? Yeah, sure. So quality is decided by the audience, not you. I mean, there's a certain amount of quality where you know that you make a crappy video just to get it out. But for the most part, the audience decides the quality of your video. You don't get to decide that. So that's how I learn. I'd spend hours and hours and hours editing videos and writing scripts. And then I remember I just got frustrated once. I made a video in 20 minutes and everyone loved that video. They were like, wow, this is amazing stuff. And I was like, I just slapped this together. So like you don't get to decide. The audience gets to decide quality versus quantity. That feel when ignored completely. Ask it again, Herbert. Do you still find value in your mechanical engineering degree? Not anymore. I mean, all right. I would say my mechanical engineering degree helped me with this pilot stuff that I'm doing. There's like not a lot of math, but like there's a lot of graphs and a lot of charts and some math that you have to do for like all this piloting stuff. Would you quit YouTube for 50 million? Yep, sure would. I mean, I probably still make videos, but if they said you had to not be on YouTube, yeah, okay, bye. A Man's Search for Meaning. I've read that book before. Do you ever struggle with substance abuse? No. No, I'm straight edge. $30 is not the new 20. What? Is it too late to start web dev? No. Everybody wants the same thing, the newest edition. It's just, like, just go look at college textbooks. It's the same thing, the new edition. It's the same if you're like, there's too many web dev channels. Everybody wants the same thing, the new edition. Or your edition. Dominic's trying to get me demonetized. Here. Wait, hold on. There we go. Rolo can be a mod. I don't know how often he's here. I think he lurks a lot, but he can be a mod. Can you recommend some good books? Yeah, sure. The Rational Male by Rollo Tomasi. Yeah, Unscripted by NJ DeMarco is really good. Rich Dad Poor Dad is really good. Crushing It by Gary Vee is good. Yeah. Are you accepting calls right now? I have it turned off. I have the calls turned off part. Do you accept Second Amendment photos? Yeah, sure. I'm not going to show it, but I accept them. How would you learn code at 28 years old? Yeah, so you got to decide what you want to make first, but if you want to go web dev, it's free code camp. Do not pay to learn code. Do not pay to learn code until you think that you need to. Start free. Go with all the free stuff. Don't pay for stuff first. So much free stuff, especially for the starter stuff. Don't pay. "48 Laws of Power" is good. That's a good book. It's not because you should use all 48 laws of power, but because it lets you recognize people with those personality types and people that use different methods to gain power over other people. That's a good one. Oh, The 50th Law by Robert Greene is also good. The Obstacle is the Way by Ryan Holiday. Also, The Daily Stoic by Ryan Holiday. Yeah, those are good books too. I wish I knew before I paid $200. Like, try to learn code for free. Like, always try to learn code for free first. If you get to the point where you're like, all right, I need some more advanced stuff. All right, think about paying then, right? Think about paying for a course. If you keep doing it or you keep getting stuck and you just you feel like you need that pat on the back, you need that accountability, you want that instant network, which you can have a network for free if you create one or join Discords or go to forums. Like you can find that, but like the point I'm getting to is everyone's gonna be like, oh, Josh's gonna say Code Bootcamp. Like I did it because I couldn't do it myself. Like I needed that push. I needed that accountability. I wanted that someone I could like talk with one-on-one and be like, well, what about this? What about this? Some people don't need that. Avoid that as long as you can. And then if you need a code bootcamp, go there. And then if you don't want to do that, I guess get a computer science degree, maybe. That's a nice rifle. Have you read the book No More Mr. Nice Guy? I sure have. Learn welding? Yeah. That's a good skill. What'd you say, David? David Goggins' book is good? Yeah, it's pretty good. You know what I want to see? I want to see Jocko and David Goggins collab. That's what I want. Like, they're both SEALs. We need to see them together. Why haven't they been together? That would be the ultimate collab. David Goggins and Jocko together. Josh, get on the Dave Ramsey show and make a call. I don't have any questions. What are nootropics? Nootropics are like caffeine. Caffeine, theanine, a bunch of things like that. What do you mean about Louis Rossman? Oh, I like his channel. The Trend Black response? Yeah, he responded to himself. He took the video down. I think it should. I mean, that's what last I checked. Apparently Jocko doesn't like Goggins. Why? I didn't know that. For real? Huh. Yeah, I always kind of wondered that. Is modafinil a nootropic? Yep. Sure is. Modafinil, armodafinil, those are all nootropics. Signing off. All right. Later, novice. Will you regret later on quitting full-time employment so early in life? I'm 29 years old. What do you mean? How do I make money? What are your skills? You watch Joe Rogan? Oh yeah. How bad do you think the job market will be? It depends on what industries are using software and how fast those industries can recover. So industries that are using software that supports like manufacturing or supports a material item, it's going to take a while for those material items to get back into the manufacturing process, which means it's going to take some time for that software to be supporting it again, it's just going to be delayed. Are you self-taught? We're all self-taught, dude. Do companies see any value in the free certificates, degrees? No. Degrees, yes. Degrees because it's like some of them are accredited and it means that you had to take tests and you had to show up and you spent a bunch of money and you were dedicated to something for 4 years. But a free certificate, no. I mean, the real test is not your ability to get a degree. It's your ability to do the code test or interview test. That's the real test. That is the end all be all. Enjoy the videos. Have a good day. And finish. He says, Huva Paivan Yadkua. He says, that means in Finnish, that means continue to have a good day. And I appreciate that. I forgot. I learned Finnish. Sometimes I forget that I know Finnish. I think it'd be cool to go back to Finland. I don't know if any of the viewers want to see it, but like, I don't know about you guys. I have a little bit of I didn't leave on good terms, so to speak. It'd be really cool to go back to Finland. What do you think of Dan Bilzerian? My honest thought about Dan Bilzerian is I just don't know how he doesn't get Me Too'd. When you say Dan Bilzerian, I just like, how has he not gotten Me Too'd? He hangs out with a lot of girls, and I'm sure a lot of girls want to be with him one-on-one, and he won't do it. And I don't know. I feel like someone would have done it. That's my honest question, or my honest thoughts. What software do you use for editing? DaVinci Resolve 16. do you think about Gary Vee's books? Crushing It, pretty good. Finland's a nice place to go in general. In the summertime, I'll give you that. Have a good one. All right, Timothy, bye. Are you happy being single? I'm good. Would you say 100% apply to jobs that require a bachelor's even if you don't have it? Yes. Are you Mac or PC guy? Yeah, dude. PC for sure. Probably. Best degree to learn AI and mechatronics. Yeah, mechatronics, you can get a mechanical engineering degree. They actually have a mechatronics degree, focused degree. You can get that. Learn AI. AI is different. You're going to need like math for that. But to learn AI, just to be able to apply it, you don't need math. You can just apply the algorithms. To develop the algorithms, you're going to need some math. Every time I feel like starting something, it creeps me. The market's oversaturated. What do you think about this? Yeah, every market is like oversaturated pretty much. Unless you create a new market. But generally, every market is saturated. You got to get through what's called executional excellence. That's how you shine. You do it better. You do it different. You do it more consistently. You bob and weave. You adapt and conquer. That's not what you wanted to hear. But basically, yeah, lots of stuff saturated. How you got to be different in some way. What skills do you recommend learning without any? Yeah, I mean, I think tech is good to leverage that for apps or things you can sell on the App Store. That's why I say like tech is a good skill to learn, right? But you need the other ones. You need sales and marketing too if you want to be self-employed. If you want to work a job, hey, just go real deep into tech. Do you need to work academically if you want to make AI? I don't know. You playing any Doom Eternal? Dude, that's... Every time I watch it on Twitch, I'm like, I should buy this. What about Linux? Most of what I use isn't like, it's not supported on Linux, so if you want. A friend works at a call center 60 hours a week, then she got a review and it said it was bad at her job. They make her work 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. I mean, they don't... Yeah, that's not good. Do you play any video games? I was playing some COD Warzone. Yeah, COD Warzone, probably what I'd be playing. Maybe Overwatch. Heroes of the Storm, I'll play that because it's like, it's casual. I'm a casual noob. Bro, try moving on. I don't know what you mean. As a programmer, how do you feel about Apple products? Are they overhyped? I think they're overpriced and they underperform. It's overpriced hardware that underperforms because they have a great marketing team and an Apple ecosystem that a lot of people are invested in, and that is how it works. I can also, they got in trouble for like making their products slower with patches, so you have to upgrade to new products, right? And Apple got in trouble for that. Apple updates their software with patches that purposely slow down your devices to motivate you to buy newer devices, which is really crappy. So that's not, yeah. Is Warzone is free? Warzone is like the battle royale mode. I like Plunder and Warzone. That's fun. I don't know. Here's the Storm. It's been a while since I really played anything. Best time to visit Salt Lake? Probably in May. Honestly, May, because you still got it's not insanely hot, but it's warm out, and you still got snow on the mountains. Like in May is when everything starts melting, and you get like all the waterfalls. It's super cool. From Raleigh, just discovered the channel. My question: how does health insurance work when you're self-employed? I'm a PhD student in stats who wants to work for myself with AI. Matt, thank you for the 10. You didn't have to do that. Yeah, but I appreciate it. How does self-employed insurance work? You have to pay it. You have to pay for yourself. You can have an HSA, which is a health savings account, and all the money that you put into a health savings account is tax deductible, a pre-tax deductible. So I forget what the cap is on an HSA. That's what it's called, an HSA. You can put money into that up to a certain amount every single year, and that's all tax deductible pre-tax dollars. It's like an extra bank account, but you can't use it unless it's on medical stuff. Or you can just buy health insurance like you would at any regular job. Self-employed, it's a lot of money. That's why most employers pay half of your health insurance, because it's a lot of money. So if you're in good health, you don't go to the doctor that often, you get your teeth cleaned, you get some glasses or contacts, whatever, I would just do an HSA. If you need like prescriptions and you need medication every month, I would just get regular health insurance. It's just expensive, man. Like, that's why I don't have it. It's expensive. It's like $800 a month for me with the highest deductible of like $5,000. So it's like $800 a month. And if I ever get sick or need surgery or something, I have to pay another $5,000 before insurance will even come into play. What if you want to cash out your HSA? No, it's legally, you cannot do that. It's not like just a personal savings account. It's an HSA account. What's an ab wheel roll? One moment, please. Is this ab roll? EFDF says, Rolo, are you alpha or beta? Rolo is confirmed beta. I'm just memeing. Healthcare in the U.S. seems like crap. It is. It's not great. It's not fantastic. I mean, Josh, does HSA transfer between jobs? Yep. It's between $290 or $500 a month in New York. I'm self-employed. What's your deadlift PR? It was like 375. 375. Any idea why Indeed job applications are made by boomers who put in 3 years of experience? Yeah, I mean, they're usually just put in by the HR people. Notice me, senpai. What up, dude? Is iOS dev better than Android dev in money-wise? I think iOS is probably more profitable than Android dev. I don't have like stats to back that up, but that's what I think. Did you get a mortgage for your house? Yes. Do you have a degree? I have a bachelor's in mechanical engineering. Diesel code when I need to. I'm torn between finishing my CS degree or getting certifications to try and find a job. I feel like university is teaching me what things are and not how to do things. Would you recommend? How far in are you, Red Sheep? You gotta, at this point, just finish it. If you're not gonna go bankrupt, if you don't care about the money side of things, just finish it. Just get the checkbox. Yeah, I mean, you're right. It's not teaching you what you're gonna do at the job, but you could spend your weekends and do it. Grocery shopping, bye. All right, have a good one. Buy some toilet paper for us. How do you feel about McDonald's and Burger King? McDonald's is cat food, and Burger King, no, I'm good. I'd rather just go to like In-N-Out. Do HR then also do interviews and code interviews while knowing nearly nothing about it? Yep, that's the problem. That's why you apply to everything. Usually the first interview is done by HR and they're just checking for buzzwords. So you have your application. The application says skills you need, and it says JavaScript, React, SQL, whatever, right? It just has a list of words and you're like, oh, I have those. And so what HR does is HR grabs her paper and she looks on your resume. And then she says, okay, all right, I'm going to look at the application, I'll look at your resume, look at your application, and then they just match the buzzwords together, and then if that's good, they'll maybe hand it off to someone who's technical. 2 ab rolls, please. All right, hold on. We go this way? Alright. I need a new chair. This chair's falling apart. How do you get into HR? I think you just apply. Thank you for the 2. Been learning web dev for a few years. About to finish college. I'm proficient in JS and React. Learning backend. Should I go to the university? No. You good. The music started getting intense. Got the full extension in those, of course. Are you rich? No. How do you keep business and personal expenses separate? Do you have a different bank account? Yeah, so what you need to do when you open a business is get a business bank account. All money that you get is your money anyways, unless you business expense it. But at the end of the year when you're doing taxes and you're keeping track of what you bought, like you can business expense stuff out of your personal account if you want. Like you can do that. Like you can go to Walmart, but when you look at your bank statement later, it's going to say Walmart, and one of these Walmarts was business and one of these Walmarts was groceries. It's going to be hard to remember unless you keep the receipts. So just get a business bank account or have a separate bank account. One day maybe you'll do ab rolls with straight legs and not using knees. I can do like 2 with straight legs. Josh, I want to say you're cute. Well, thanks. Appreciate that. Somebody sent an image. Oh, that looks nice. Got the little potato grip on the end of the AR. Can someone donate 10 grand? I need Josh to do 10,000 ab. Yeah, dude. One time someone did something like that. Oh, I was literally dying. Any advice for a college student that had their internship canceled? Yeah, you didn't need that anyways, so don't worry about it. Also, use that time instead to build projects. Where do you invest your money? Into myself, into new gear, into more knowledge. I don't invest it into assets really, because I can't. Like it doesn't make sense for me right now. Like I will later. I just don't. I need to focus on building the business, not on just like one and done as fast as possible. I'm a DevOps team lead, getting hit up by local consulting firms. Consulting jobs on my own. Do I need to build a team? No, you don't need to build a team. Consulting is just selling your advice, right? So someone donated 10 grand. No. It was like $100 or something. It was like one push up $1, and I was like actually dying. Keep up the great content, Archer. Thanks, dude. Hope you're having a killer Monday. What's the biggest obstacle you conquered that transformed you as a person? Learning how to make $1, learning how to sell, learning how to sell. Because I'm an introvert. Despite what you might think, I'm like half introvert, half extrovert. But for the most part, I'm an introvert. So learning how to sell, putting myself on camera, that was hard. Being on camera is still really hard. It gets a little easier every day, but some days I'm like, I can't even complete my sentences. I can talk to chat, no problem. I can live stream all day long. But when it's just recording and I'm sitting in front of it, you should see the unedited videos. It's just a bunch of profanity of like, Josh, why are you so dumb? Why can't you say the sentence? I don't know. Does that answer? Do you use us to get ideas for your next videos and that's your secret sauce? Sometimes I get good ideas from chat. Sometimes I get good ideas from hater comments. Sometimes I get good ideas driving in my car. It depends. You're an introvert? Yeah. How do you practice being on camera? You gotta do it, I guess. Ambivert. The ambulance. Have you done a personality test? Are you talking about MBTI? Yeah, it's I'm an INTP. If that's what you're looking for, INTP is mine. It'll probably, if you read about it, it'll probably make sense. I didn't know that was a thing, but when I read about it, I was like, yeah, that's pretty close. They postponed a job where I have to move across the country for 2 months. Do you think I should be worried to move in 2 months? I'm worried they're dumping me. You should ask them for, like, I don't know. You should keep following up. Like, every week you should follow up with them somehow. Who has tried it totally knows what happens in front. You swear until you get it right. Yeah, pretty much. You're like, beep, beep, beep. You're just constant, just... Why can't you say the sentence, Josh? It's not hard. I'm ENTP. Yeah. Niche jobs like mainframe? Colonel Nerd? I'm not sure. MBTI is Bulldog. Yeah, dude. To a certain amount, all of the personality tests are. All of them are kind of just too vague that they have to apply. I want to become a software engineer. What's the best thing you can do? Is build apps, dude. You got to build apps. INTJ woman. Nice. What's your channel about? Yeah, so my channel is about, like, if you want to go to corporate, here's how to go to corporate. And if you want to build a business, here's how to build a business, and here's why. Here's what corporate can do, and here's some nonsense that they do, and here's some advantages of not going that route. But if you want to go to corporate, I'll tell you how and how you can bob and weave and play the game. Or I'll tell you how to not play the game, and then also I just share some details about my life, as this is my job. What's your advice for sales and to close a deal? I mean, to be honest, it's kind of like you just have to keep talking, and you don't sell the features, you sell the benefits. That's the main thing for sales. It's like you can't sell features. You got to sell the benefits. You're like, if you want to sell like food, you know, if you want to sell food or something, you don't present the burger. You have to sell the benefits of the burger. You got to sell the taste and the emotions and like all that stuff. Like that's how you sell. Don't sell benefits. Don't sell features. Sell benefits. And make people see in their head the product, and then take it away from them. And so they're like, wait, what? Hold on, I want that. Do you think it's helpful to start in corporate? Yes. Yes, absolutely start in corporate. It sucks. It sucks, but you usually got to do it. Start in corporate. Figure out what you don't like. Figure out what you do like. Figure out if that's a job that you'd even want to do if you're self-employed. Are you okay with people messaging you on Discord? Yeah, it's fine. Do you write full scripts for your videos? I usually write like an outline. For some videos, I write the full script, but I don't ever read it. I don't read from a script. Keep up the great work. Your content actually got me a job 811 job interviews within a week. Keep it up. Hey, TX1, thank you for that. You didn't have to do that. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Just read books for sales and you're good. They tell you pretty much everything. I would read Cashvertising. Read a book called Cashvertising. That's not going to teach you the right words to say, but Cashvertising. Can you give the rest of advice you give people today in your Dave Ramsey voice? Oh, yes, I can. Well, I got to add a little bit of a country accent to, I don't know. I can try. 25. Now, if he asks for it, I'll do it. 25 rolls. If TX can ask for it, I'll do it. How much did you progress with flying lessons? Flying lessons, yeah. So like this Friday I was about to do my first solo, but I can't. I can't do my first solo because I can't get my third class medical certificate because they're all closed. So you need a third class medical certificate to be able to fly solo. And now Friday was going to be my day where I fly an airplane by myself, and I can't do it anymore. So it's all good. Can you sing? Oh, no way. Can you answer to Mason? I don't see it. Thoughts on CS degree for a straight A high school student? I don't know. Straight A's. A students work for the B students, I guess. I don't know. Grades in high school don't mean much relative to grades in college, though. I know a lot of people that made straight A's in high school that got to college and then made like B's and C's, and they were like, "What? Why are they closed?" Yeah, the FAA is suspending like medical stuff. Like all of them are closed, so you can't go get them, and the FAA is letting people's medical certificates lapse. They're not looking at it. You play Overwatch sometimes. Why Utah, Jasmine? Yeah, I got moved to Utah for my first job, and then I just kind of, I don't know. I've spent my like past 5 years living in Utah trying to not be employed by someone else. If anyone, who would you say thankful? The person who taught you the most and you're most thankful for? Yeah, dude. I don't know. There's a few people. Probably like Robert. I mean, I don't know. Like not just books, authors of books like Robert Kiyosaki, MJ DeMarco, Rollo Tomasi, Gary V, Ryan Holiday. Probably those. My phone is ringing. Should we answer the phone? New phone. Who this?
Hi, this is Cynthia with Senior Care.
Oh, Senior Care.
We're calling to let you know about.
What games do you play? COD Warzone. Y'all can add me if you want. I might be playing a little later today. Y'all can add me on Steam or Battle.net. I don't even remember my Battle.net. You meditate, bro? Sometimes. What got you into coding? Jennifer, I wanted to work remote. All the jobs that I could find that were remote were code. So that is what I had to learn, and I figured I grew up playing video games, so I can learn code, and boy, was I wrong. I don't actually care about code. It's okay. It's a good skill, for sure, a good skill. I just don't care about it 8 hours a day. I just wanted that's the wrong reason, right? Some people do it for money. Some people, I don't know. Taught me a lot. What is it? All right, yeah. So here's my Battle.net. If you want to play some COD Warzone, you can add me if you want. How's your dad doing? Is he better now? He still has like an oxygen tank that he carries around with him. Yeah. That was cold. It was automated. That was an automated call. That was not a person. I know web dev. What kind of business can I build? Yeah, so you could build a consultancy business. You could build a startup with an application. You could build an application and put it on the app stores. You could. Yeah, that's those are your businesses right there. You don't code anymore? Yeah, I code if I want to make something. I don't code for fun. I'm a big picture guy, dude. I'm a big picture guy. I see everything from the high view. I like to see the end product and how I can sell that end product and the impact of that end product. And some people just like to code all day, and that's what they just love. I don't care about that. I just want to get to the end product, and I want to do something with that. Like I'm a big picture guy. I'm not in the details with the code kind of guy. That's all. The company, I worked at a software company in Salt Lake. Let go 10%. Oh, I'm getting so many. What up, Magic Turtle? What are your top 3 goals? Yeah, so like, financially retire, own an airplane, and then get a red camera and fly around and help people build businesses. That'd be fun. What up, Phil the Cold? What company? Can we ask what company? Favorite sci-fi movie? Avatar's pretty good. I released my first web app with Stripe payments and everything. I have no idea what to do. You got to advertise it. Like, you got an app now with Stripe payments and stuff, but you got to advertise it. You got to market it. What is your startup? I don't have one. Is learning Flutter essential to build your own software company? Absolutely not. What are the 3 most important skills to develop? Yeah, so marketing, sales, tech. Phil D's, what up, dude? Where do you get your calm and stability from? That's just kind of how I am. I'm pretty, like, people say that I'm like negative or depressed or sad, and I'm not. I'm just like low key, I guess. That's why I'm not meant for YouTube. That's what they'll tell you. I don't know. Stoicism books, probably. Andrea, welcome. You can get aviation hours doing hang glider planes, and I would recommend it. 10 out of 10. That sounds pretty good. You smashed the HR chick. Yeah. Yeah. What kind of question is that? What are your relaxing goals? Meaning no work required. I don't know if I have relaxing goals. I don't think I have any of those. It's a good question. What motivates you on a daily basis? Paying my mortgage and paying my dad's bills so that he's alive. And then eventually I'd like to buy an airplane because I want to fly around. Which Stoicism books? Yeah, the obstacle is the way. Actually, hold on. The Daily Stoic by Ryan Holiday. I'll type it out for you, but The Daily Stoic. That's a good book. I should Amazon affiliate, but whatever. I don't care. There you go. Just like, that's good. Also, I mean, Meditations by Marcus Aurelius, right? Like, everyone knows that, but like, it's a little bit too old school language, right? Oh my gosh, you gotta cut to the point sometimes. So Daily Stoic's good, and The Obstacle is the Way is also good. Letters from a Stoic, that's all right. Any religious views? Nah. Pass, fam. I grew up super religious, but like, I'm not really anymore. I get a lot of letters. I get a lot of letters telling me that I have the solution for you. Come join my religion. Dude, I've gotten all the letters from all the religions. And I'm just like, okay, thanks, I guess. It's a super triggering topic, but I don't talk about it. Hey, Josh, show us your abs. Y'all don't want to see the abs. Helicopters or planes? Yeah, dude, I mean, you can, like, kind of glide a helicopter, but with a plane, like, I'm good. If you lose the back rotor on a helicopter, bye. Where's HR Lady? I don't know. Is HR Lady in the chat? Yeah, HR Lady's in the chat. HR Lady can admit it if she wants. I had to check her name, but yeah. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I got all of them. Show us all those letters. Actually, I don't know. She's probably here. What up, Magic Turtle? Here's my BattleNet if y'all want to add me. We can play some games later. How many hours you read a day? It depends. Yeah, one girl. One girl sends me like recordings, like 45-minute recordings explaining her religion to me. Like, she emails them to me and she texts them to me. I don't know if she's here right now, but one girl, she constantly sends me pictures, she sends me verses, and she sends me actually like 30 to 45-minute recordings. She told me that in a dream that the world is ending very soon and that I should join her religion. I don't know. Being in the public light is, I guess, it's an interesting place to be. Do you have a TikTok? Yeah, I do. It's just my name. HR Lady heard that comment and she direct messaged me. HR Lady does not want to be directly involved in the chat. You don't read. You listen to audiobooks. Dude, show us those things. Recording messages. Yeah, maybe at some point. Is your relationship with your dad better too? Not really. Not really. To be honest, the last time I talked to my dad, he asked me for money. Just like always. Just like I said in the video. The last time I talked to my dad was last Thursday when he asked if he could have his money for the week a day early, and I said, do you want to come flying with me? And he said, yeah, I'd love to. I'll see you tomorrow. And then he never came. And that was the last time I talked to him. He'll probably message me again this week on Thursday or Friday asking for his money and won't talk to me again. It's the same thing. It's the same thing, but I still do it. I don't know why sometimes. That's a good one. The Joe Exotic one. Have you heard the $100 startup? I have not. Do you flight sim? Yeah, I got pedals and stuff. Somebody sent me a message. All right, hold on. I'm 17. If I mastered language to start my own SaaS company, what language would it be? It depends on what you want to make. I've done SMMA and I have a client. I know how to scale, but what I need is own product. I don't know what ideas for your own product you have. It's really hard. Josh, are you vegan? I like salad, but no, I'm not vegan. Not either. I would be vegan if it came down to it. If you were like, Josh, you want that burger? There's a cow in the field. I'd be like, all right, I'm vegan. But I don't have to do it, and I can have cognitive dissonance, and I'm well aware of it. So I'm gonna eat my hamburger. Leave me alone. Where's the first place you go once you get a plane? I'd go to Oregon. I promised. Okay, so with the ex-girlfriend, we drove. We had a road trip to Oregon, and I remember thinking, this is a really long drive. What I really want to do is buy an airplane, bring my dogs in the airplane, because you can do that. Give them a little earmuff, and then fly to Oregon on the coast and walk my dogs on the beach because my dogs have never seen the ocean before. And maybe that sounds really cheesy. Maybe that sounds really silly, but I want to take my dogs to the beach. That's the first place I'd go. Oh, HR Lady did actually comment in the chat. She did confirm the smash. But I'm not going to tell you which one it is. Is that where oregano is made? The special kind of green oregano. I believe it's legal there. Is corporate politics a soft skill? 100% corporate politics is a soft skill. More money, more problems. Yeah. I would cook for you. Do it up, dude. You should do group flights with VATSIM. You're a great dog, Dad. What happened after the Google phone interview? I didn't really want to continue it. Google doesn't let you work remote. They are letting you work remote now, but like they told me I was gonna have to relocate. They told me all that stuff, and I didn't want to do it. How far is the coast? Yeah, so it's like 16-hour drive. What's your favorite food dish? Imagining I have a dude. I'm like super simple. What? I'm super like so. Pizza, because I'm a fat kid. Hot wings, fried pickles, spicy chicken sandwiches. I'm basic. Engineering science or electrical engineering tech? Which one is better to work in AI? Probably engineering tech. Does pineapple belong on pizza? I mean, some people would say you're a heathen for even suggesting that, but you know, I don't know. I think I'll eat it. It's fine for me. See, now we're getting more messages about my religious past. It's the first time I hear about fried pickles. Dude, it's so good. Would you quit a job you've only been working for a couple weeks? Yes, I've done that. I quit a job I worked for a day. They didn't even pay me for that day. I could have like, I was employed for the day, that they didn't even pay me for it, but I kind of felt bad, and I was just like, another job offer came in that was paying more money, so. I like all those, but fried pickles, it's because you haven't had them. You're like the male version of me. So what you're saying is that you're basic as well? Because I'm pretty basic. Pretty easy going. What are you working on these days? Yeah, right now I'm trying to work on my production company. I'm trying to get some clients for the production company. Not super hard though. Let me emphasize that. Not super duper hard. Here's the Grindr channel. So eventually, all right, if you're not subscribed, please go subscribe. Help us get monetized. Oh, look, dogs. Anyways, that's my actual like second channel, and that's going to be about brand building, and that's going to be taking suggestions from you guys, the viewers. Hey, dog. And then I'm going to be like deconstructing how influencers make money or how businesses make money, and telling you how to build a brand using video, like I did for this. And so, yeah, that's that channel. That's what that channel is going to be. Why does my camera keep not focusing? I'm going to get a light. One sec. I heard Grindr channel. Ha ha ha. Yeah, it's cool. You can go sub. Your voice is calming. I have an ASMR channel if you want to go subscribe to that with no videos. One day I'll make one. I don't know what I'll do. Fast tapping ASMR. That's what everyone does, right? Almost 500 subs. What a meme. There you go. You can go listen to my calming voice. It's bright. It's real bright. Did you just call your dog, hey dog? Yeah. They just come in to say hey. They're hanging in the back. We're kind of getting off topic, but back there. Hey, buddy. He's just chilling, hanging out. Is that like a happy light thing you sort of grabbed? No, they're just like some lights that I set to light the... So here's what it looks like without it, right? Dark and gloomy, a little bit dramatic. Here's the light. Here's the one that died. Nothing fancy, just a little light. Manoj, thanks. I subbed. Can you make ear licking ASMR? I don't even have one of those microphones. I can do some smacking. Nobody wants that though. Your dogs are as chill as you, Dad. He's always chilling. You want to be on stream, buddy? Not feeling it? All right. Your dogs don't miss her anymore, do they? Yeah, they probably would. If they saw her come, if they saw the ex-girlfriend walk up to the door, or if they saw a car that looks like her car pull up, they would lose it. They would lose it. Absolutely lose it. That happens sometimes. Because people park outside of my house to go to the little restaurant down the road, and I know they're colorblind, right? Like I know dogs are colorblind, but they recognize the car. They recognize the exact car, and every time a car pulls up that looks like that, it was a Toyota Corolla. Every time one of those parks outside, they lose their mind and start freaking out and barking and crying and whining, and I just have to be like, it's not your mom. It's super sad. Whatever. How can I make real money, man? So, what you mean? Do some metal songs, ASMR. How'd you apply to get an interview from Google? It was with a recruiter. It was with a recruiter. Do you think making indie games or phone games is profitable? Yes. Phone games are hard because you need... Okay, all games are difficult because you need to be able to market them. Indie games in general, if you make a phone game, that's still an indie game. But if I would say making games yourself and struggling through marketing them is more profitable than working at a, working at a company. What are your thoughts on augmented reality? Yeah, that's the future, dude. It's going to be augmented reality before virtual reality. Augmented reality, everybody has a phone. Well, not everybody, but you get what I mean. And then VR is just too... Like, you got to have the base stations set up, and it's kind of big and bulky, and it's not portable, so. Dogs are not completely colorblind. Yeah, they see, like, yellowish colors. What is Steam and how you make money from it? Yeah, Steam is a cryptocurrency-based video platform. You make money from it because people donate Steam bucks to you. Not like Steam, like the actual account, but like the video game platform, but like it's a cryptocurrency. Dog petting ASMR, dude, dog petting ASMR would be so easy. I could just like put him next to the microphone and grab a brush and just brush him. And that's how I'd become famous through ASMR. Maybe I'll do that just as a meme. Did you reach out to the Google recruiter on LinkedIn? Nah, they actually came to me, but I think they found it from LinkedIn. Real big money. How can I get it? Yeah, so you create a product and sell it to mass amounts of people. You need to have a good game in the first place, even if marketing is successful. Well, yeah, I mean, the marketing won't be successful. The game's not good, for sure. But I still think like going the indie route is worth it than working in the dev industry. Have been thinking about making money with your own tech product services? Yeah, eventually I'll have my own courses. Actually have my own courses. I just don't push them, and they're not even open. But eventually I'll open them. I'll open them and I'll charge money for it, and I'll make money through that. And then I'll probably do more consulting. Or I'll help other people that want to build a brand do that. Charge for that. Too much uncertainty for indie games, very low value for the money. Yeah, but I mean, if you work in the game dev industry, you're going to be underpaid and overworked. So like, pick your poison, I guess. Augmented reality feels like a big gimmick for the next 5 years. Yeah, I mean, that's just the process. It's kind of gimmicky. It's kind of novel, but like that's the first step to getting to VR on a mass scale. Why don't you make financial videos? I don't know who would watch. I'd have to think about what I want to talk about first. That's not very clickbaity. Like, it'd be very informative, very, very value added, but nobody would watch them. That's the main thing. If I said, this is how business expensing education works. If I said that in a video, nobody cares. Nobody wants to watch that. They want to watch corporate cringe. You know Alex Becker? Yeah, Shopify guru to a monk. Do you want your own plane? Yeah, I want my own plane. I don't want to share my plane with other people. No, I want my own plane. Do you think I can make money just live streaming myself surfing Twitter all day? No, you're not adding any value. How to make money in the hood? Well, first you got to get the strap, and then you use the strap to take money from people that have it, and now you've made money in the hood. Don't catch a body though. Try not to catch any bodies with the strap. Just you use the strap as a threat. There you go. That's how to make money in the hood. 101. Your subs are interested in how to make money with code, so that wouldn't be a bad idea. Yeah, but I don't really have any apps that make money with code, so like I could talk about how to make money in general with a skill or something. How to build a consulting business if you know web dev. Like what all I have to do consultancy, like explain in detail. Yeah, so Chad. Yeah, if you want to be a consultant, yeah, you would offer your services to companies. Most likely they're going to hire you as a contractor unless you have years of experience. Otherwise, consultancy would boil down to you teaching. What do you have to do? It depends on what the client wants. You make a list of skills that you offer. Real vids would be even better. So some people would watch some business oriented videos. Yeah, I guess I could do that. I'd want to finish my course first, to be honest. I feel like that's valuable content. Of course I'd do some for free, but like I would pay to know what I know now. What got you into YouTube? I like film and editing. Helping people. What do you think about using Facebook, Instagram as a good start to market a side hustle app? No. Facebook is terrible. Instagram is terrible. I can explain why. They have really bad organic reach. You need to pay. You need to pay to reach people. You cannot. It's like, I'm not going to say impossible. It is almost impossible to grow an Instagram account now because they just cut their algorithm in half. And so now when you make a post, nobody sees it. Look at how many followers you have, and then look at how many, look at how many people it reaches. It just gets lower and lower and lower. And that's because Instagram controls how far your post goes before you have to pay. You'd be a good fit for comedy. Dude, I think being a stand-up comedian would be cool. Sometimes. Maybe. Do you like to write? I write a lot, actually. Yeah, I do like to write. How long do you have your business? Almost 2 years. It'll be 2 years in August. I'm excited because then that means I can go to a bank and I can get loans. That means I can do things that I can't do now. Like right now, I can't even refinance my house because you got to get qualified, which means you need to have a tax return of 2 years where you work for yourself, and it's so many things you can't do until your business is 2 years old. What are your online businesses besides YouTube? That's it. That's all I got. What's the hardest from your perspective going from junior to mid-level in tech? The hardest? There is no... Nobody gets to decide if you're junior level or mid-level other than the person paying you. You're a good storyteller? Hey, thanks, Infinity. I appreciate that. I actually like that. But there's no jobs as a storyteller. There is. It's called film. But again, there's no jobs for that either unless you do it right, I guess. What's a good meet? Wait, what? Will you go over the software and tools you use to edit your videos? Yeah, sure. I'll do that on my second channel because nobody cares about brand building on this channel. Everybody just wants to see corporate cringe. So I'll do it on the actual second channel where I talk about like building a brand, how other brands make money, how you can make money, etc. You go sub there. Does a 1099 count as your own business? Yeah, you're a freelancer, so you're self-employed. You don't have a legally registered LLC. But yeah, you are your own business. If you have a 1099, you do your own taxes, you set your own rates, you business expense if you are in an industry that can. Sweet or savory? Yeah, dude, I'm gonna go with the sweet for that. We get some frozen Reese's. Oh, so good. Y'all ever have frozen Reese's? It's next level. What's the second channel? Yeah, I linked it. Here. It's called Grind Reel. It's like everyone's like, what is Grinder Eel? That's it. That's going to be the second channel. Right now it's just stream highlights, so if you don't have time to watch a hour and 40-minute stream, which we've been, just some highlights over there. But I'll post videos about the gear that I use, the software I use, how to edit videos, all that stuff over there because nobody cares here. What do you think of social media censorship? I mean, it's their platform. They can do what they want. The free speech thing doesn't apply to private companies. They can do what they want. Have you ever designed logos as a web dev? I mean, I've designed logos for myself as a web dev. Is it frozen Reese's? Just frozen peanut butter cups? Like, no, like frozen. Like, just frozen peanut butter cups. Like, go buy a bag of Reese's, put it in your freezer. You'll thank yourself in 4 hours. Sub to the second channel. Wim, thanks, dude. Robert, you're awesome too. Thanks, man. Would you make a film about the corporate world? Dude, I'd love to make a documentary. Like, that's what I like. I really love documentaries. That's what I like to make. Real life stuff. Storytelling would be cool in a way, like fiction. Fictional stories would be cool, but documentaries are like where it's at. Like, that's... Oof. Will you do more phone interviews? I liked them back in the day. Amelia, nobody's going to get on an interview with me. Nobody, everyone's going to Google me. I need an alias. I could lie. Do a phone interview, I guess. What separates good programmers from an average one? I mean, define what good means. How fast you can solve a ticket. Does that mean you're good, or does that mean the knowledge that you happen to have lines up with that ticket? What? It's hard to say. It's too vague of a question. Best ways to learn web. Yeah, so actually I have a bunch of free resources. Like I have a roadmap. I have a web dev roadmap of all the different skills that you need to learn in what order on my website. It's a free little PDF. You can go download it. Make a mockumentary about corporate life. That'd be fun. But that's like, then you got to get actors, and I need people to be camera assistants, and like people to do lighting, and like, I don't know, like actual, like, that's a lot of work. Film is a lot of work. Like that one 2-minute clip of me getting set up of Dave Ramsey took freaking forever because I had to set up his office to make it look like it, and it's just like, it all adds up. Set up the lighting. What was I going to type? I was going to type something. I forgot what I was going to type. Don't swap tickets fast. You'll make the rest of us look bad. Josh gets it. What's your site? Oh, yeah. It's just Grindr.com. There's a bunch of freebies on there. A bunch of free stuff you can download. Are you currently working in the corporate world, or how do you have a fair amount of knowledge of it? Yeah, I worked in it. I worked in it, and I kept getting let go because the CEO decided that his yacht was more important than me being homeless. So he said, bye, Josh. And then I said, bye, corporate, after I built YouTube to talk about how crap corporate is. I love the transparency on the channel. Vince, thanks, man. What are your thoughts on devs who have YouTube channels who haven't worked in the industry, like junior guys? Yeah, it doesn't matter. You don't have to be on chapter 10 to teach chapter 1, dude. You just got to be on chapter 2. Thoughts on cybersecurity? It's a big field. Like web dev is a subset of cybersecurity. There's like cybersecurity, like its own. It's like equivalent to saying software engineering. It's so big. Do keyboard ASMR, like clicking. Could a person make all their money from being a YouTuber? Yeah, lots of people do. I don't know how the vloggers do it, like Jake Paul and stuff. Like they just vlog. They just like, hey guys, look, I have a bunch of money, and I'm making an outrageous video that makes me a bunch more money, and people want to watch what they can't do. So I guess that's it. Like vloggers, like Casey Neistat, right? Like he already had a bunch of money and was living a really cool life that not a lot of people can live, so people will watch that. But people that live a regular life, like me, well, it's not like regular because I'm a full-time YouTuber, but like I'm not hanging off of a rope ladder from a helicopter or anything, you know, that makes people want to watch. But yeah, you can make a living on YouTube for sure. Congrats on the Dave Ramsey video. Go tell that to the haters in that video. Josh, you really know nothing about finance. Dave gives good advice. Oh, okay. Go watch. We should make a video on Dave's relationship advice. That'd be a good meme. I want to start a drawing channel as a side hustle. Any tips on the startup? Yeah, so like speed drawing gets a lot of views. As long as you show the finalized product in the first few seconds and then do a speed ramp for the rest of it, those gets lots of views. Those also do very good on like short-term attention span platforms like TikTok or... yeah, probably TikTok. Instagram's, you could put it there, but just low growth. Jake Paul makes money with merch advertisements. Yeah, I mean, he does that stuff, but he makes a lot of money off of ad revenue. So like $1 million or a million views will net you, I don't know, probably around $15,000. And he, you know, for sure gets more than $1 million. What's wrong with Dave? Just go watch his relationship advice. You just, it's fine. Just go, it's fine. How do you manage your time? I'm not the best at it, honestly. Speed painting, yeah. Tips for being a faceless YouTuber? You could do it like Jack Frags does with this gaming channel. No one knows what he looks like. He's got like 3 million subs. Nobody knows what it looks like. This is what he has, his like gaming channel. Yeah, you need a good microphone if you're gonna be faceless for sure. I'm about to get furloughed. What should I do in my 1 month off? Yeah, you should find a way to never let that happen to you again. Live streaming myself playing video games versus surfing Twitter. What's the difference in terms of value to the audience? There's no value in either one of those. Maybe there's value in playing video games if you can give some advice on how to play the video game, but still that's low value because there's nothing that they can really use that for, like to make money themselves. Josh manages his time by working 16 hours a day. CPM at $15,000 or $15. Who has that? A lot of people have that. Gaming doesn't have that. Gaming CPM is probably like $3. Chris Hadfield. I saw an ad for his masterclass on this live stream. How are you seeing ads on this live stream? I don't even know how to do that. Can I play a commercial on a live stream? Is that a thing? Can I do that? Apparently I can promote products. Wow, I can pin merchandise. Okay, all right. I'm going to pin my stickers then. It goes to the top of chat. Wow, that's cool. I didn't know I could do that. How is people seeing ads? Oh, by the way, you wonder how much money I get from that sticker? I like $1. Maybe $2. Yeah, I get like $2 from that sticker. Vlog from Poland? I'd probably go to Finland first, but I don't know when I can travel again. Million views, only 15K seems kind of low. $15 CPM, that's pretty good. Dollars appeared in your eyes, Josh. I know on Twitch you can run an ad, but I don't know how you can do that on here. When you first click the video begin, I didn't set that up. Stream settings. Well, rip. Wait. Insert ad. All right, hold on. We're going to try to run an ad. Don't get mad. I'm sorry. I just want to see if this works. Did it work? Are you guys watching an ad? I can't download the roadmap. You should be able to. Are you more in business or in programming? Business. Well, rip, whatever. You got to do what you got to do. Capitalist pig. Whoa, pinned merch, bruh. Apparently it's really manual and there's no way to automate it. Hold on, I'll automate another one. Hold on. I'll put my t-shirt. I will pin this one instead. Oh, let's put that one there. Nope, no ad. All right, well, rip. We tried to make $1. It doesn't matter. I don't do live streams for the money. I just do it because I like to engage with you guys. Also, if you want to know how much money I get from that shirt, it's like $8. Maybe, might be more. Might be like $10. Somewhere between $12 and $8. But I like Teespring is so expensive, dude. So expensive. And then I have to pay tax on that too. So like total take home, probably like if I get 12, but then it'd be take home like 8. Anyways, you ever thought about doing a podcast with other YouTubers similar to me? Yeah, I don't know any other YouTubers talking about corporate. I'm probably not going to do a dev podcast because, but What do I talk about? Your house is self-owned? Yeah, I have a mortgage on my house. What do you think of the people who make money streaming themselves gaming? Some make millions of dollars. Some, like very few, make millions of dollars. What do you think of the audience who's watched that stuff? Yeah, I mean, they have a brand, dude. They have a brand. With a brand, you can make money. And the people who play games and make millions of dollars are either really, really good at the game, already famous. They got hosted by somebody on Twitch that was famous, and they leveraged that. They saw that once in a lifetime opportunity, and they leveraged that. Or they're friends with someone who's really good at the video game, or they're hilarious, you know, or they just have a crazy personality that makes people want to watch. Yeah. How's your OnlyFans going? It's not going. All right. Aaron Clacy? You mean Aaron Clary, right? Aaron Clary. Yeah, but he actually made an entire video dedicated to me, calling me a whiny baby. Even though I think we have similar views. We'd have to see. Have you tried making money from Android games? Yeah, I made a game once on Unity and put it on the App Store. It's on Android. You can go download it now, but I recommend that you don't because it sucks. Look, I'll pull it up. It hasn't been updated in years. I don't know why. It used to be on the Apple Store, but it was made with the Unity free version. I think it has ads, but I think I've made like $1. Here. That's my game. That's my Unity game. You fly a little rocket ship around. What phone do you have? I didn't see the question. Yeah, it's a S10 Plus. Angry Birds clone. Just make a Candy Crush clone. What's up, Josh? Job Skillshare. What's up, man? Tyler 1 has an amazing personality, like an enraging personality. You should put your name on it to make more money. It's a shared account. Keep up the good content. Thanks, dude. Ramon with the 5-star review. Investing in the stock market? Yeah, maybe you get dividends, but even then, companies can suspend their dividends. It's a very, very short game. It's not very long. It's like maybe 15 levels. Not very long at all. Are you considered a small business? Yes. Can you link your video making gear? Yeah. Here you go. That's everything that I use to make vids. Well, yeah, that's everything I have on my desk, and well, I don't have the GH5s anymore, but yeah, pretty much that's it. What do you think about companies using Time Doctor for their remote workers? Yeah, I mean they're trash. People that make you track your time are trash because time is not productivity. That's just not how it works. Hours aren't productivity. Time isn't productivity. None of that matters. Getting the job done matters. Oh, dude, I got a comment that said on my videos where I'm like hours aren't productivity. Someone commented and they said, "Well, if you finish your work in 4 hours, you have another 4 hours of work to do. So get back to work." It's like this guy either is a dedicated boomer who doesn't understand how brains work and how your ability to produce output work, or he's like a business owner that's just super greedy. What's the most value man that you've met in person? Probably some guy that I talked to that used to do crypto. I forget his name. If you're a small business, then you get more from the stimulus package. Yeah, I applied for my $10,000 grant, but I have not got my $10,000 grant. That's right, free $10,000. It's actually you can't use it on anything you want though. You can only use it for like payroll. And I have not got it because it's limited. It's not unlimited. So I get $10,000 to put towards my payroll tax. So that's kind of nice, I guess. But I haven't gotten it, so I don't even know if I'm gonna get it. Well, look, yeah, I haven't gotten it. Yeah, nothing. Have you been to Arizona? No, we have cactuses here though. Arcseer, thanks for being here, man. I want to build a side hustle. Too cool, too casual. We'll do it, man. What's someone that you'd want to be just like? Nah, I don't want to be like other people to like a full amount. Probably a combination of a bunch of stuff. Can you roast greedy business owners for a second? We gotta, first of all, the definition of greedy business owner is going to vary from who you are. People that make a lot of money but don't pay their employees like a livable wage, yeah, those are greedy business owners. Those are the crappy ones. CEOs and business owners making a lot of money doesn't necessarily make them greedy. Everybody gets their bag, everybody makes their money. But if you are knowingly like treating your employees like crap, and it's very obvious, yeah, you're a greedy business owner. That's trash. Is that your personal phone on the screen? It's my Google Voice number, which goes to my personal phone. Hey Josh, added your number from your stream. Lisa says, is this your number? And I'm gonna reply, why, yes it is. Somebody linked this is mine? What is this, a book? A German book? I can't read that. Do you know how to ski? I can't. How much money are you making on YouTube? About $8,400 right now, a month. How does getting 10 to 20K views a video translate to 250 a year? Are you talking about like ad revenue or like total compensation, or how to get the rich mentality? Yeah, abundance mentality and the ability to sell. You prep your meals? No, I'm lazy. I let Del Taco prep my meals. I let Chick-fil-A prep my meals. I don't know the best mobile app framework. I don't either. I used Unity and it just compiled to an app. Oh, I got another email. Cool. Fast Fox, hey, are you on Google Duo? I'm not. Books you recommend? Yeah, MJ DeMarco's Unscripted for sure. If hours are not productivity and you're getting paid by the hour, then why is it trash? Yeah, because you can work really hard. You can work really hard in 1 hour and be very productive in 1 hour, but that's not how you get paid. You don't get paid on being productive. You get paid on hours, and that's why hours are not productivity. So if your goal, if you get paid $100 an hour to dig holes, right, and you need to dig a hole that's 6 feet deep, you can do that. You could do that really quick. You could do that in an hour, maybe 2 hours, right? But that's not how you get paid. So what's going to motivate you to do the work? You're going to work as slow as possible because that's how you get paid. Why work hard if you get paid hourly? Just work slow, you know? That's what plumbers do. That's what electricians do. You know they could come in your house and do the job in 45 minutes, but that's not how they get paid. They don't charge like that. They charge by the hour. You're assuming that they're doing 100% work, working at full speed, but watch your fat-ass plumber walk slowly to his car and spend 35 minutes looking for the tool to do the job, right? Like, there's no... Hourly encourages dishonesty. Because there's no way to prove someone is working their hardest. There's just not. There's no way. So, it's stupid. It's dumb. Josh, how do I make money? You gotta leverage the skill, man. do you think about making a fake website and using it as your 1 to 2 years web work experience? Why? It's not, if it's a real website, it's not a fake website. Just say, here's my portfolio. That's what that's called. So I have to work slowly. Yeah, exactly. Okay, but if you're not getting paid by the hour, then how do you ensure you're getting paid for all the work you're doing? Yeah, so you set a flat rate up front. You charge a flat rate, a project rate. You say, hey, 6 foot hole. All right, that'll be $300, right? Boom, up front. Get all your money up front. Should I study selling and marketing? 100% study selling and marketing. What happened if YouTube don't pay you that much in the future? What would you do then? I would do any number of other skills that I have. I don't need, like, if YouTube ad revenue didn't exist, I would still make money. It wouldn't matter. That's not how I live. You use attention, you use a brand, you use a reputation, and you use that to drive it to a product that you want to sell or a service that you want to endorse or an affiliate or something like that. That's what you do with a brand. I don't need ad revenue necessarily. I mean, it's nice, right? Definitely pays the bills, but like, I'm not rich. Are you gonna day trade? No, I don't like gambling. I want to do CS. How do I switch degrees or learn CS on my own or boot camp? Just finish the mechanical engineering degree, dude. You can do CS without a degree. If you work slowly, you're not gaining as much experience on the hour and wasting time. People don't care about wasting time. People care about making money. If you live in like Disneyland, where everyone is honest and true to their word, yeah, everyone's gonna work as hard as they can for as long as they can. That's not reality. That's not real life. Real life is people want to make the most money as possible and do as little work as possible. That's how it goes. So people are gonna work slow and get the most money because that's how life is. What's your personality? Yeah, INTP. I knew you were INTP, yeah. Yup. How to keep up with changing tech and study selling too. Why do you have to keep up with changing tech? Just use what you need it for. That's all. You don't have to keep up with tech. Don't spend your whole time keeping up with tech because by the time you get caught up with tech, tech has changed and now you're outdated again. Just use what you need to get the job done. That's all. Do study abroads add value to your resume? No, not really. Nobody cares. Oh, it's the mailman. Is it the mailman? You can't be initially in a situation where working slow gets you money, though you need experience to get there. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You can start a construction job. Okay, in trucking you get paid by the mile. Yeah, I mean it's not the best solution for sure. Like trucking doesn't, like, you should charge for the trip is how in trucking, if it was going to work that way, I would charge for the trip. I'd be like, okay, you want me to go from here to here? That'll be X amount of dollars. Stuck in traffic, your problem, right? Like you should have thought about all these things and charged accordingly. That's what you do in freelancing. You don't do half up front, half later, right? Don't do that. They can just drag you on. They can just make you keep changing it or not even pay it. And there's nothing you can do really. You always want to get 100% money up front first. And sometimes that's hard to gauge, I recognize, but ideally always get all your money up front. That way, if you're late on it, that's your problem. You can't charge any more money for that because they already paid you for that. It's not like, and it's in your best interest to get it done as fast as possible because you want to make money fast. So you charge like that. And like if you're charging the client hourly, the client's gonna be like, "Are you done yet? Are you done yet?" And you're gonna be like, "Oh, I'm working hard. I'm not done yet." Like, are you really? There's no way to. You just gotta trust. I forgot you had a cat. Oh yeah. What books do you recommend? Jesse, it's called Cashvertising, actually, is what I'd call it. I don't know if you're still here. Yeah, you are. So it's called Cashvertising. That's a good book. That's actually for marketing too, but yeah. I was referring to dev. You always need experience for deving. Dude, you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. My first job was hourly. What Sony headset? I think they're CH700s. Like this. I think they're like $80 online. Don't pay $80. Pay like $30. If you want these headphones, don't buy them for full price. They're not worth it. I didn't. I bought them on sale. Someone said, Josh, who's your favorite adult film star? Oh yeah, all right, hold on. Alexa, search Riley Reid. Play first result. Hey Google, search Lena Paul. Play first result. I hope I'm on speakerphone somewhere. I hope I'm on speakers. Hope your boss has heard me. You're welcome. Unsub, not Christian. How would you know? How would you know? That's the question. Alexa, stop! Alexa, stop! Google Home and my phone turned on. Everybody. All right, good. Got him. Use headphones and live alone. Employee at a company or starting a company? Work at the startup and then start your own company. Dude, not cool. I have Google and you just trigger. Choose between working for big tech companies or starting your own business. Yeah, but do one and then the other. Do you think PHP is still a good language? I think it's fine. To get the job done, I think it's fine. I like PHP. It's messy, and it does what I want it to, and I don't have to learn a million different frameworks. There's only like one, and it's like Laravel, and then you're good. Josh, you're super quick. The advice is the most helpful I've heard. Dude, I'm just trying to help. Thank you so much. I leave for the grocery store, put away everything, and finish cooking dinner. You're still alive? Yo, what's for dinner? Cherry, what is for dinner? And can we have some? Sherry, send pics of dinner. We need to see. What's the best way to incorporate CS and YouTube, not coding, but something entertaining? Yeah, I mean, you could talk about what it looks like to do the path. You could talk about what kind of... You could talk about what your teachers are teaching you and how it's relevant or not relevant to the industry. You could interview your teachers and ask them why they're teaching and not doing it as a job. That's always a good question to make them mad. I bet you they don't have a good answer for that. Do you have a home gym? I've just been doing some cardio, and not even that. I've been running my ass to Chick-fil-A to get some chicken sandwiches and back. How to get out of the golden handcuffs? Try to make money on the side and also reduce your expenses. Josh, pizza or taco? Pizza, probably pizza. Yeah, I'm gonna go with pizza. Acronyms are spam. I think Streamlabs just freaks out when you type all caps. If you had no degree and had to develop a skill, what would it be as an introvert? Programming. You don't have to do anything then. Is sales or marketing a good field to go into for money? Yeah, I mean, so for sales, you're selling someone else's product, right? Which means you have to be passionate about that product because it's going to show when you're trying to sell it, which means you might have to care about that product, which means, I don't know, like whatever, right? You usually get a base salary and commission. So like that's more merit based, right? The more you sell, the more you make, right? That could be good. That could be good depending on how much you care about the product, how well you gauge the market for it. Marketing is fantastic, right? That's great. You can have a fantastic product, but if no one knows about it, hey, doesn't matter. Ideally, both. Would you consider going back to corporate if the environment was right? No. If you had a cool manager or a superior, no. I would not. I don't want a superior. I don't want someone above me telling me what to do, how to do it, and if I'm doing a good job or not. I want to see directly if I'm doing a good job or not via the outcome of my results. I don't want to go sit on a one-on-one with a manager that's going to be like, all right, Josh, here's everything that you're doing wrong. I don't care, dude. I already know what I'm doing wrong. I'm very well aware, very self-observant, very self-aware of what I'm doing. I don't need you to sit down with me for an hour and tell me what I'm doing wrong and then give me a pat on the back and then also be like, if you don't get this together, we're going to put you on a PIP. Like, I don't want a superior. I don't want to be told how much I get paid. I don't want to be told what to do. And mainly, I don't want to build someone else's product that I'm not passionate about. Like, I'm sure a lot of you guys work at jobs where you're building something and you just don't care about the outcome, but it pays well and you get to solve code problems and that's enough for you. For me, that's not enough. That's all. Oh, wow, she actually sent pictures of food. Yeah, that's way healthier than what I'm going to have for dinner. I already know that. I'm probably going to have Chick-fil-A. Maybe, I don't know. Oh, it died. Oh, wait, there it goes. Here's what she made for dinner for the chat. That actually looks really delicious. Do you cook? Yeah, I can cook. I like making bread. I got a bread maker. I like make different kinds of bread. Last night I had stuffed bell peppers with some ground beef. That was good. So how do you get into sales and marketing? Yeah, I mean, if you want to get into sales, usually most people get into sales by going to a car dealership. That's how they do it. And it has a super high turnover rate because sales is hard. You get rejected a lot. It's competitive. It's kind of like a Shark Tank. Finished my degree in design. Can't find a job. Driven to look to becoming a trucker. Scott, you don't have to. Scott, do you have a portfolio? Josh, what was the happiest moment in the last 3 months? It's when I signed up to get my pilot's license. 100%. Happiest moment was when I landed a plane without my instructor's help. That was super awesome. So cool. I was like, all right, Nick, don't, like, I'm gonna take this plane off. I'm gonna turn right. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna do the whole landing procedure by myself. Don't say anything unless I mess up. And then we're coming in on final, which is like, you know, that last part when you're about to touch down. And then he started looking over at me. He started looking over at me because I was a little bit high and then I was a little bit low. And he looks over at me and then, like, I'm about to land and you touch down, you got to pull the plane up and just let it fall, like let it glide down. And then, like, we did that and we flew up a little bit, like we ballooned, like we hovered back up just off the runway. And then he looks over because he's going to say, wait, flare. And I knew he was going to say it. And I was like, hold on. Wait. I got it. Don't say anything, because he's looking over at me, you know, because I didn't mess anything up, but he's like holding his tongue. And I'm like, hold on, I got it. Watch. And then when we touched down and he looked over and he just clapped. And he's like, you're ready to solo. We'll do it next Friday. And then now I can't do it because I can't get a medical certificate to do it. That was my happiest moment, man. Thank you for asking. Good memories. Door-to-door marketing will give you PTSD. Bro, don't do door-to-door marketing. Nobody, that's like, this is not the 1950s anymore. You do door-to-door marketing now, you're going to get a double barrel pointed at you. For sure. Door-to-door marketing and home invasions are too close for comfort, man. Like, I had some dude come to my door that was selling security. He's like, hi, I was just wondering if you have a home security system. And I'm like, why would you ask that, dude? Who wants to know? Who wants to know? My 45 in the back would like to know who wants to know if I have a home security system. You know, like, why don't do door to door? That's not good. What plane? It's a Piper Archer. When are you gonna look at your resume while flying streams? Yeah, dude, that's. What do you think about electrical engineering versus as a degree? I checked course calendar of my schools. They seem to be churning out worker slaves. Yeah, I think that's what it. Yeah, you described it. HST 9 mil kind of guy. Okay. Can you transition to light sport training? No medical. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could, but I want to get my VFR PPL, you know? And then I want to get the IFR after that. Also, I still have a lot of stuff to do anyways. Like, I need to go do some cross countries with my instructor, and I need to go do some night flights with him, and whatever. It'll be open. Like, it's supposedly, they'll open back up, like, middle of the month, and by then I'll be basically flying solo with him in the seat anyways. How do you choose a major? Yeah, you got to figure out what kind of job you want after, I guess. Who's calling me? We got another phone call. New phone? Who it is?
Hi, Joshua.
Who's this?
This is Chad with SMS on a recorded line. I was asked to give you a quick call back.
Oh, dude, I'm at work right now, fam. I gotta go. Like, see, that's how you do sales. If you guys have ever wanted a, if you've ever wanted a clearer example of how to do sales, you just keep talking when the person on the phone says I'm not interested, and then you just keep talking and keep talking and keep talking. Like, that doesn't work on me. I'll just hang up on your ass. I don't care. But a lot of people won't do it. They feel bad for hanging up, right? Like, that's how you do sales. That's how you do phone sales. Problem solved. See, this guy wants me to refinance my mortgage, and he called me earlier today, and I said, no, thank you. I already tried to refinance. My business isn't 2 years old. I can't do it. I've looked into it, blah, 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 blah. I gotta go. And he just kept talking. He just kept talking. And I was like, okay, dude, I gotta go. And then I said, whatever, dude, we'll talk later. And he called me back. You just keep talking and keep talking and keep talking regardless of what the person says. That's how to do phone sales 101. Yes, I do feel bad. Yeah, dude, the dude gets hung up on all day. Don't worry about it. He's trained. Like you got to understand, sales is, it's just a numbers game. You don't need 100% of people to say yes, or even 10%. You only need like 2 to 3%. Like, so if I refinance my house, that's like another loan, and he gets a percentage of that. That's how he makes his money. So he is very interested in getting me to refinance my house, to change loans to another lender with a lower interest rate, blah, 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 the lower amount that I still owe, right? And he would make a nice little lump sum. He'd make a few $1,000s off of that, right? He's very, like, when you think about it like that, he doesn't care that he's going to get hung up on. Like, whatever, hang up. He's going to call someone else in his list. He doesn't care. He's got, someone's not going to hang up. They'll be like, oh yeah, really? Tell me more. And then he's made $3,000 today. He doesn't care. Anyways, that's sales. That's phone sales right there. They have to monitor those calls. Yeah, I mean, I don't even. Did you hear him? He's like, "Hi, this is John with SMS refinance on a recorded line." Like, you notice how he didn't ask for my you notice how he didn't ask for my permission to say that he was on a recorded line? He just said this is a recorded line, and he hopes that you don't say anything. Because you could be like, actually, I don't want to be on this call if it's recorded. And he'll just keep talking and keep talking and keep talking. He'd be like, I don't want this call recorded. And he'll hang up. He will hang up. I should have said, well, your call is being recorded too. I like how I said new phone, who dis? He didn't even, not even emotionally, not even a smile in his voice. That's how you know he's a shark. No sense of humor. Josh, what's your opinion on customer? Is the customer always right? Hell no. Customer is not always right. Are you kidding me? That's some BS if I ever heard it. Customer is not always right. Look, I'll give you your money back. Here you go. Bye. I don't want to deal with you. How do I make friends? I don't know. I'm working on that. How did you sign up for being a pilot? I drove down to this place called Randon Aviation, and I signed up. Wait, is it illegal to record your own conversations? It depends on certain states. So like a lot of people are like, you're gonna get in trouble for recording these calls. Now, see, like there are certain states that have what's called a single party consent state, which means you're allowed to record conversations if you're a part of the conversation, but you cannot record conversations that you're not a part of. And then there are certain states that are stupid, like California, which has like a two-party consent state. You're not allowed to do that. You have to ask the other person or tell the other person that you're recording. Or Washington. You have to tell people in Washington that this is being recorded. Are you okay with that, right? Like in Utah, it's a single party consent state. If I'm part of the conversation, I can record it. So, I don't know. I think that's pretty personally. All right, I'm gonna get slightly political. I think it's pretty stupid to ask somebody if you can record them. I feel like if you're part of the conversation, you should be able to record it. Imagine this in workplace. Imagine someone is bullying you. Imagine your manager is being racist. Imagine something is happening at work that you need evidence to prove. Too bad. You can't prove it. You can't record it. You have to say, hold on, wait, hold on, wait. Before you harass me, let me record it. And they have to say, okay, you think it's going to happen? No. I don't know what kind of states came up with this stupid law, but like, that's the law in some states, so. Hold on, wait, before you say something stupid, can I record this? You think that's going to happen? Before you bully me, can I record this? Good, yeah. Stupid, dude. Stupid. I'd never live in California for reasons like that. They do stupid stuff like that. Good luck trying to prove anything. If you're part of the convo, you should be able to record it. Imagine you're being harassed in some way and you need proof. Like imagine if you're in a relationship and you're being like harassed or something like that, or there's something going on in your relationship and you want to record it to protect yourself, right? Like, so imagine you're in a relationship and someone's claiming something falsely about you, right? Like, you know, he did this to me or she did this to me, and you want to record to prove it. You can't unless you say, hold on, before you throw that plate at me, let me record you, okay? You think they're going to do it then? It's not going to happen. I feel like you're always dogging on California. Look, I can't bring my Glock to California, right? I don't want to go. What are your thoughts on deepfakes? I think they're pretty hilarious. The laws, I don't know. I think it started because someone spied on someone. Yeah, so like spying on people, like you shouldn't, like, I don't think that you should be able to record conversations that you're not a part of, right? That's just straight spying. But if you are there for the conversation, if you are there in the moment, why can't you have evidence of that? Why can't you record that? Utah's a one-party consent state, so I can just think I consent me to recording you. Yep, pretty much. If so, like you can record anyone. Like if you're at the, you know, if you're at the store having a conversation with someone, you can record that. I received your notification 2 hours and you're still here. Well, thanks for being here, Cody. Does your stream have new membership alerts? Not yet. If you talk about money, why don't you talk about crypto? Because it's too much of a gamble for the average Joe. They don't know how it works. They don't understand its reasoning. They don't understand its purpose. They don't understand. It hasn't been widely adopted yet. It's more of a gamble. Natural moon. Video games? Oh yeah, I play I was playing some Call of Duty, if you want to play that. Y'all want to add me on there? That's my BattleNet. Do you ever think people will actually shop and pay? I mean, you kind of can. What's the time? 4 o'clock? All right, yeah, I'm gonna go eat some food. I have not eaten food today. And if you want to add that BattleNet, maybe we could play some Call of Duty later. I'm not terrible, but I'm not like the best. I'm okay. I got 4th place in Battle Royale once. What happened to I stopped gaming? Wait, what? I didn't stop gaming. I just stopped gaming as much. Like way much. Like 99% less. Oh yeah, if you enjoyed the stream, maybe hit a thumbs up. Thanks, Avocado. I forgot. When's the next live? Yeah, it'll be Wednesday. It will be Wednesday, yes. Bro, go get some grubs. I will. Yeah, you play Warzone? Yeah, I play Warzone. Add me. We could play HOTS. We could play Overwatch. You can add me on Steam if you want. Let me find my Steam page. I don't play games because I don't have that many people to play games with, but I'll link it if you want. I'll do it on Twitch. If you want to play with me, I'll stream it on Twitch. We could all be famous. How do I link this? Dang it. All right, here's my Steam ID. Streaming times, Wednesday is usually around noon. So it's every other day. I want to be a paid actor on the moon? Dude, I'm not sure. Would you play HOTS with me? Dude, I'm down to play HOTS. I'm okay at HOTS. I'll play Overwatch, HOTS, COD Warzone. So here's my BattleNet. And there's my Steam. And now we're good to go. Please go over to Twitch. Yeah, I'll go over to Twitch to play some unrelated stuff, but... Oh yeah, I guess I should plug that in, alright. All right, there's Twitch. All right. I guess that's it for today. Hopefully it's been helpful. If it has, maybe hit thumbs up before you head out. And thank you. Thank you for everything. Thanks for being here, guys. Bro, I remember when you had like 10K. Yeah, me too. I remember you. Okay. I'll be back on Wednesday, and I'll see you tomorrow in the video. I'm gonna head out. Thanks for being here, guys. See you later.